Onur. Can you help me how to pronounce your name?
Actually, it's Onur.
He is the CTO of Upsonic AI, and today we are going to be talking about how to build a highly effective and reliable AI agent using the Upsonic AI's framework. So, Upsonic AI, if someone says that Upsonic AI is a Silicon Valley AI startup, is he right?
Yeah, the AI agents have intelligence and reasoning capabilities. For example, I cannot scale myself. I'm just one person. But with the AI agents and with the LLMs, I can scale myself, for example, the 2 times or 4 times, or 4 concepts: the memory and the knowledge base and the reasoning and the metrics.
What is MCP and why is it a game changer?
The most problematic and the most important thing is reliability for AI agents.
So, how do you define a reliable AI agent?
Demo for how can we create the AI agents with our framework, and then how can we deploy it. So everyone should learn more about the AI agents.
AI agent is not a hype. This is real.
Absolutely.
Hi everybody. So today we have Onur. Can you help me how to pronounce your name?
Actually, it's Onur.
Onur.
Yep.
Okay, so today we have Onur. He is the CTO of Upsonic AI, and today we are going to talk. We are going to be talking about how to build a highly effective and reliable AI agent using the Upsonic AI's framework. So today we have Onur. And also, before we begin, I wanted to say a special thanks to Mehmet Bartu, who has made this connection. So, how are you, Onur? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you a lot. And I'm really good because the AI agents and the AI agents area is just a hot topic in our current situation. So we are really energetic and we are really excited to make something in this area. So that's a great place to work on. So we are really excited and we have a lot of energy in this place.
All right. So, I saw in the internet that Upsonic AI is based in California, right?
Yeah, actually, we based on we are an US company, and the Mumtaz is one of my co-founder. Also, he will flight today to San Francisco. Also there's a story. The Upsonic was built in San Francisco at the first time, and then we are just this place is Istanbul, Turkey, and we were starting San Francisco, and then we're just going to Istanbul to build an hacker house to make Upsonic and to make Upsonic framework and deployment platform and these kind of things. But now we are moving to San Francisco again, and this is the first step. Mumtaz just going to San Francisco today.
So, Upsonic AI, if someone says that Upsonic AI is a Silicon Valley AI startup, is he right?
Yeah, it's right, and we base on
Okay, so very quickly, very shortly, can you do us who are you in the Upsonic AI? What you do, and tell us your story
Yep.
very quickly before we go on.
Yep, for sure. Actually, that's a great question. For myself, I'm a software engineer, and I was working on some deployment companies and some web-based services companies. And then we are 3 co-founders, and we just met, and we just start to make Upsonic. And at the first time of Upsonic, we were trying to create a data science based product, data science agent. We were trying to create a data science agent, but there's a problem. In data science agents, you need to be sure about the reliability of your agents, because otherwise the customer and the data request is just a little bit problematic because your agents are not reliable at this point. So that was a problem of us, a problem of the first Upsonic. And then there's a basic trade-off. If we solve the reliability problem, that can be a bigger position, bigger thing from our current current data science agents. So we just at the time we just implement some methods from the Google reliable agents paper, and then our agents is now reliable. And then we just create the framework, the Upsonic AI agent framework, to bring this kind of reliability layers to every agent and every use case. So this is our quick story. The first one is first one is data science agent, and then we're just create the reliable AI agent framework for this kind of topics, this kind of agent use cases.
So at the first time you were trying to build the AI agent, and then you found out there was a problem in building reliable AI agents, and then
Yeah,
you choose to make it your business. Like you want to you deal with that, and then you came up with a framework to build a highly reliable AI agent. So for those unfamiliar, what exactly are AI agents and
that's a great.
how do they work?
Yeah, that's a great question. I have a good answer, I think. Uh, Yeah, actually, yeah. For example, before the digital transformation, there was some papers and this kind of things before the digital transformation, and then in the digital transformation, we just got a lot of applications in our computers, in our phones, and we just transform the papers to the apps in our laptop and laptop and phones, and now the AI agents are the newest applications in our computers and in our phones, and they are making uh, some digital works for us. The first applications, just like the Microsoft Word or Google Sheets and this kind of things, are just a basic transformation from the paper to the digitals. But now, our new applications, they are agents, and the new agents are just making something for us in our computers. Just like, for example, now I can say, "Hey, Microsoft Word, create a PDF for me for the latest things that happen in the AI agents. For example, this kind of resource, or organize my sheets, or let's create some technical documentations and this kind of things. So now the newest applications, the agents, can be able to make some automated things in our computers. So yeah, so at the end of the point, at the end of the thing, I'm thinking it's a new application. It's a new kind of application type. I think not more, but these applications are automatically making something for you.
Okay, it's a new level of automation that has intelligence and autonomy, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
This is
so
the important.
okay, so you are three co-founders, right? We
Yep,
have Mehmet, Bartu,
yep,
you, and
and
another one, right?
yeah, and Mumtaz world.
Okay, shouts to him. So, why do AI agents matter today more than ever in business?
Yeah, as you mentioned, the AI agents have intelligence and reasoning capabilities. And before this AI agent revolution, the AI agent situation, the current applications, the Google Sheets and all the kind of things, they don't have any intelligence or any reasoning capabilities. For example, there was a RPAs, the robotic process automation tools, and they just make some automated clicks to the in the web browser or your UI or your graphical user interface of your operating system and this kind of things. The RPAs just doing these things, but now with the intelligence and reasoning, we are able to make some make some operations just like the humans. So and this is the important point. We have reasoning capabilities in our automation systems. This is the first point, and in the second point, now the humans uh, can be set up intelligence. Yeah, actually, just think about it. In the humans, we have intelligence and we have reasoning capabilities, but we can't uh, scale. For example, I cannot scale myself. I'm just one person. But with the AI agents and with the LLMs, I can scale myself, for example, the 2 times or 4 times, and the agents are the framework for that. How can we scale? How can we design? How can we automate? And how can we operate all this scaling process? This is the key point of the agents. So the LLMs are the base science for that, and the agents are the use case, and the agents are the platforms for how can we do that, how can we scale our operations to the 2 times or four times. So uh, actually, also I want to say there's two perspective for this question. In the entrepreneur side, just like us, there's a huge opportunity to make something in this field, because this is the best build time ever. Because in just like the first times of internet, the enterprise developers and the other developers are just at the same level of knowledge at the field, and it's same right now. We are we have the knowledge, and the enterprise developers and the other enterprises have some knowledge, but the knowledge level is the same right now. So this is the best build time ever, because it's all we also have internet, and there's some extra thing right now. So in the entrepreneur side, this is the best build time. But in the business owners and the employees side, this is an opportunity to scale yourself. Opportunity to, for example, if you want to scale your company 3 times, now you can make it without hiring 3 times of your current employees. You can use the AI agents to make to close the gap of the being a bigger company. So in the business owner and the employee side, this is the most important thing. Now you can scale up yourself without hiring some new developers or new persons to your team. You can scale up yourself with the intelligence and with the LLMs.
Okay, thank you so much. So, if I can summarize what you just said, AI agents matter today because, first of all, they are built on top of LLMs, and they give you scaling capabilities really
Yep.
at scale. So, in any aspect you can think of, productivity. So it matters a lot. So, what are the key concepts behind AI agents and how do they function?
Yeah, that's a great question. And yeah, that's a great question. And for example, in the humans, we have memory, and we have a storage to store our knowledges, and also we can hear and we can see, and this kind of capabilities. And it's same in the agents. Agents have some, yeah, at the quick as a key concept for the agents have some memories, and there's a lot of memory providers, the cloud memory providers and the local memory providers, and these kind of things. For example, the most important thing is the memory for the agent side. Also, there's some knowledge base concept for the agents. For example, you have a lot of PDFs to put your agents to create an intelligence for create a knowledge for the agent. You can use knowledge base concepts, and the knowledge base based on the RAG or other concepts and these kind of things. And in the knowledge base side, there's two kind of knowledges. The first point, you can build a RAG based knowledge system for your agent. It's basically just like the human knowledges. For example, when I said the Python, you can remember the Python and the nearest thing in your brain. And in the agent side, the RAG just make the same thing for the agents. When we say, hey, we are building some Python application to the agents just remember, okay, the Python is a programming language, and it's based on these and these kind of things. The knowledge base and the RAG mechanism just brings these kind of things to the agents at the time, at the recurrent time. And so the memory and the knowledge base. Also, the other key concept for the AI agents is the reasoning capabilities, because the AI agents are just a little bit wrapping for the LLMs, but not just a wrapper, because there's memory and knowledge base and the reasoning. And the reasoning means AI agent can be planned, can be execute the plan, and this is the important point, because in the humans we are just making some plans to task to done, and in the agent side it's just same. Agents just make some plans to the how can I complete the task, and then it just execute the task points. For example, yeah, this is really important, the reasoning capabilities. Also, in the agent side, yeah, in the agent side, we need to calculate some agents metrics, and I think this is another key concept for the agent side, because in the humans we can track, and we can track the whole things for the humans. We can track the tasks, we can analyze the costs, and in the agent side, for example, in our framework, you can able to see how costly is this task, or what's the duration for this task, or what's the subtasks of of this main task, so you can analyze this kind of things. So I think this is another key concept. So I just said four concepts: the memory and the knowledge base and the reasoning and the metrics. I think this is the four important concepts for the AI agents.
Excellent. So you also talked about, you also mentioned RAG, like retrieval augmented generation. Can you explain that concept and
Yep.
how does it improve AI agents reliability?
Yeah, that's a great question, and yeah, actually, I just think the rack is just the basic form of our brains. For example, when I say, "Hey, let's build an URL shortener," when I say that kind of that kind of sentences, you just remember, okay, URL shorteners and their story, and how can we build an URL shortener, and you just remember these kind of things if you know. And in the agent side, there's a lot of PDF that have be put to the agents in the build site. For example, in the enterprises, they have a lot of PDFs, they have a lot of resources to put to their agents, and but the important point, you can put the whole things to the agents by its context window. But with this method, it's not efficient method, and it's not increase the uh, overall success every call. But with the rack, we just organize the knowledges by the request. For example, when I say the agents, "Hey agent, just create an URL shortener for us," and the agent just remembers the Python and the all of the PDFs that related about the URL shorteners. So with the rack, we can focus and we can orient. Yeah, we can operate the knowledges for the tasks, and this is the basic explanation for the rack. And in the backside, there's a lot of interesting things, just like vectors and vectorized databases and this kind of things. But in the overall, it just organizes the knowledges for the tasks, for better and accurate results for our tasks.
Okay, so thank you. So what is MCP and why is it a game changer?
Yeah, that's that's a great question. Actually, nowadays everyone talking about MCP, and everyone trying to create some MCPs or creating some businesses over the MCPs. This is a normal thing for this kind of hype things. Also, yeah, in the framework and in our story with the MCP, we are the first framework that use the MCP, because actually our framework just based on the MCP at the first time, at the creation time. When we create our framework, it was the MCP second day, and we're just implement the MCP for the agent framework, and we are using the MCP at the second day of the MCP. But the important thing for the MCP right now is the MCP is an MCP is a standard to how can we integrate the LLMs and the agents to our real world applications, and the MCP just explain the protocol to how can we do that. And yeah, actually there's some metaphors for that. For example, the Type C cables. Before the Type-C cables, we have a lot of cable types, the USB A or USB B, and this kind of cables, or the old phones, Nokia kind of cables. But then the Type C just organized, and Type C just explain and create an overall protocol for the cables. And now every phone and every computer just use the USB C. And this is the important for the MCP. Before the MCP, we are just using some our kind of integrations, and every agent framework just creates some another integrations for the tools. Also, there's a lot of business around of these tooling kind of things. But now we have a USB-C for that, and this is the MCP. MCP just organizes the whole this problem, the tools and the agents and the agent frameworks, or the desktop applications like cloud desktop applications, or chat GPT desktop app. So the MCP just organize the tool and their integrations at this point. It's just a USB-C for agents and real world applications. Now we can connect any real world application to our agents with just an USB-C, and it's same for every framework and every desktop applications. It's a new standard for our current status. Also, I just want to say MCP is just not about the tools. It's also organized the knowledges. For example, we have a document for our framework in the Python site, and we also have an MCP server of our framework, or of our documents. And this is important because with the MCP, with the MCP of our document, we can put the MCP server to the to the cursor, or to cloud desktop applications, or our agent framework, and that means we can organize our document and its knowledges to the any kind of MCP client. So MCP is just not about the tools; it's also organized the knowledges as well, and it's easy. Yeah, it makes easy to distribute any knowledges to the MCP clients. And the MCP clients means the agent frameworks and the cloud desktop applications, or cursors. These are the MCP clients, and the MCP servers can be tools, or can be some documents, just like our document page. And the MCP protocol, the model context protocol, is just a USB-C to connect these things together. Yeah, to connect everything to each other's. And this is the important point.
Excellent. So when you're talking about knowledge base, do you are you talking also about data sources behind
Yeah,
that? Okay.
yeah. In knowledge base side, yeah, actually the knowledge base can be can we can feed the knowledge base with the data sources like URLs, or like PDFs, like CSV files, or like normal strings. The all kind of formats can be used for the knowledge base. For example, in our framework, and the other frameworks also support this. We have many data type to put knowledge base, the CSV, the Microsoft Word, or Google Sheets, or PDF, or actually any formats, because there's some open source project for that, and we are just using it. And so you are able to put any type of file to your agents, including the PNGs, the photos or images, actually. Or you can use, for example, you can use put a YouTube video to your agents as a knowledge, and also we are able to make that. So there's a lot of knowledge base and a lot of source to feed the knowledge base, and this is important. Yes, and yeah, actually, it's important thing, and we are supporting
Excellent.
all the things.
Excellent. So what are the biggest challenges in AI agent development today, and how are you tackling those in
Yeah,
Upsonic AI?
this is the most important thing, and that's why we are started to the AI agent framework. And the the most problematic and the most important thing is reliability for AI agents, because everyone and every framework can make a knowledge base, can make some good racks or good memories, good reasoning, and other kind of things. But the reliability, it just prevents the AI agents to AI agents to get them to the productionized, to get them to the production levels. Because without a reliable agent, we cannot use the agents in the production. Because the normal softwares are the deterministic systems, but the agents are not. Agents can be answer the same question with the same model, with the same infrastructure, but um, the agent's answer can be changed, including these scenarios. So agents are not deterministic systems. So we need a reliable. If we need a reliable agents, we should make something for that. And this is the thing that we are solving in our framework, the reliability. We have a lot of uh, pre-built reliability solutions in our framework. And yeah, as the answer of your question, the reliability is the most important problem for AI agents in today. Because without reliability, there's no ROI, there's no value from the AI agents. This is important. Everyone can create agents. For example, 5 years of children can create an AI agents, or we can create, or you can create. But the important thing, which is the reliable one, which is the useful one, which is the agents that create some ROIs, and this is the most important thing, the reliability.
Excellent. So there's a key word right here, reliability.
Absolutely, the reliability.
So how do you define a reliable AI agent
Yep.
according to your framework? Let's say it like that.
That's the most important question. What's the reliability? Because it's a tricky keyword, as you said. Uh, the reliability means, yeah, actually, the reliability based on the hallucinations of the AI agents. For example, we are working in a use case, in a concept with one of our users. They are trying to make some data transformations. For example, we have a data format in here, and we just want to transform the data in here to this data format. So we are building a data transformation AI agents. But the problem, for example, in the original data, there is no information about the warranty of the product. But while we are using the AI agents, the AI agents can say, "Hey, there is 2 year of guarantee, 2 year of warranty for the product," and this is a problem for reliability. So we cannot trust the data transformation at the AI to the AI agents at this point. But our reliability layer just checks this kind of unsourced things. Or yeah, at the overall, we are controlling the numbers, we are controlling the URLs, we are controlling the expressions in the AI agent answer. And while we are checking, we are trying to understand, is that sourced, or is that something caused by the hallucinations? And our reliability layer just checks this kind of things. So the reliability means unsourced things and hallucination things. And as I mentioned in the data transformation case, there's no warranty policy in the original data, but the AI agent says, "Hey, there is 2 year warranty policy in the end of the answer." And this is the same in the whole AI agent frameworks. And we have an open source benchmark for that, for the reliability side in our document websites, and we can put them later.
Excellent. So who do you think your biggest competitors are?
Yep, that's a great question, and actually, this is a gold rush. This is absolutely a gold rush, and our main competitors is just the LangChain and the LangChain and CrewAI. They are our main competitors, and yeah, everyone have some positions in the market, and we are positioning ourselves to the reliable agents, because we just want to create some useful agents, create some agents who makes ROIs in the companies. So we are focusing and we are positioning ourselves to the create some reliable agents, and this is our position in the market. But this is absolutely a gold rush.
Excellent. So what sets Upsonic AI apart from platforms or frameworks like CrewAI?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What sets apart Upsonic AI's framework or platform uh, with frameworks like CrewAI?
Oh yeah, okay. What's the difference?
Yeah,
Is right?
yeah,
Yeah, okay, got
yes.
it. Yeah, actually, that's a great question. And as I mentioned, we are creating some reliability-based features for extra for our framework. So when you use the Upsonic framework and the Upsonic platform, AI agent platform in the commercial side, you will get more reliable agents. You will get more prevented hallucination agents. So this is the important and this is the key difference for our framework for our agent platform. And this is important because our yeah most of our customers are just came from us after this kind of reliability problems because they are getting a lot of reliability problems in their case with the other things, and then we're just help them with our reliability layer and with our all reliability based on solutions. Uh, this is the most important thing. Also, we are making a lot of use reliability related useful things. For example, if you want to create some uh, if you want to create some SEO agents, for example, you are just creating some SEO blog posts. You will need an useful canvas in your agent framework because without canvas, you will say, "Hey, agent, change the introduction section of this blog post," and it will change the everything. But in our
Mm.
framework, we have a feature called Canvas. It's just same with the ChatGPT desktop app or web app Canvas thing. And our framework, the Canvas, it just helps to developers to edit only one thing in the output. So we are also making this kind of useful and reliability related features in our framework. So we are based on the reliability positioning, and this is the key difference between the other frameworks and the other tools.
Excellent. Can you break down how Upsonic AI improves agent reliability by up to 98%?
That's a great question. Actually, it's based on a Google paper, Google research paper, and at the paper, yeah, actually in the basics, it just checks the source things. Yeah, there's two controller agents for the answers. The first one is just the checker agents. The checker agent checks the numbers and the URLs and the expressions separately, and then it just understand is that sourced or is that not sourced things, and it just come from the house stations or not, and the checker agent just checks these kind of things. And there's editor agents, and the editor agents uh, edits the recurrent things. For example, in the warranty policy, the editor agents just put there's no warranty or now or known and this kind of things to the agent's output. And there's KPI agents, and KPI agents gives the KPIs to the checker and the editor agents for their works. And with this method, we can we can prevent the hallucinations by 99%. And this is the important. And this is based on a Google research paper, and it's also in our documents, and we have a benchmark for that. So this is how we are doing. It's in the basics. There's two kind of agents, and they are making collaborative work to better answers. And this is the works. This is how it works.
And how does Upsonic AI reduce engineering by 60 to 70%?
Yeah, that's important. That's a good question for everyone, the business owners, and yeah, actually for the business owners. Up in the LLMs and in the LLMs and the agents concepts, there's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of platforms, a lot of frameworks, and a lot of uh, other kind of works in here. But uh, in our you should, yeah, for example, you can create agents without using any framework or any library. You can send normal API calls to the uh, LLM providers, just like ChatGPT, OpenAI, or Anthropic, or some Cloud, or Anthropic, or AWS, or Azure. This kind of there's a lot of providers for that. But you will need memory, you will need knowledge base, you will need reasoning, you will need the canvas feature that I mentioned, you will need the reliability layer, you will need to organize your tools, and you need to call them at the time, you need to return the answers of the tool calls to the APIs at the time. You should, yeah, you will need many things in your processes while you are making agents. But the agent frameworks and the agent platforms helps you about these stuffs: the knowledge base, the memory, the tools, and how can we put the tools to the APIs, or the canvas feature, or the reliability layer. There's a lot of concepts, and we are just handling this. So this is why we are reducing the engineering costs.
Excellent, excellent. So we are moving to, we are going to an end. Just a few questions. So, is Upsonic AI a no-code platform, or does it require some sort of program?
Yep. Actually, Upsonic is not a no-code platform right now, but uh, there's just one reason, and in the future we will be. But the current status is just like the websites and the www web situation in the before. For example, everyone wants to create some websites for their businesses, but the website and their builders was the coders, was the software engineers. So this is the same situations. In the future, everyone will be able to create some agents. Everyone will be able to create useful agents. But now, it should be coders right now. The coders will be start with the right now, but then we will set our platform to enabling no code AI agents generation and reliable agents at a time. But right now, our bet is based on the software developers is needed right now to make reliable and to make useful agents, because the agents, yeah, the basic AI agents concepts are, yeah, everyone can do that. Everyone can generate and maybe email answering agents. But these are not agents. This is not agent. This is just a basic LM call. But the real agents that creates ROIs in the companies, that creates some good values in the companies, they are more complex right now. We are seeing this, and this is why Upsonic is not a non-code platform right now. But in the future we will be, and this is just normal website revolution.
Excellent. So let's say I am a developer, I am a coder, and I want to use Upsonic AI's framework to build my AI agents. What programming capabilities do I require to be able to use Upsonic AI and produce the result I want to produce?
Yep, that's a great question. For now, you only need some Python knowledges, like what's the function, how can we call it, and this kind of basic things, not more. You only need a little bit Python knowledges, and as you know, the Python is yeah, Python is just basic for everyone because it's just like the normal languages. You just only need a little bit Python, and then everything that you need is in our documents. So you can go to our documents and you can analyze how memory works and how can I implement the memory, and there's a lot of explanations and examples for that. So you can use our documents then. But the first thing is a little bit Python knowledge.
Excellent. So this was a great interview. So, but one thing missing, uh, I think for the audience, and also I was very curious to see that, but today we will not have time. Yes. So maybe we will do this another time. I would like to. That will be highly appreciated to see a demo of the Upsonic AI platform. Is this possible?
Yeah, actually, uh, yeah, that's a great question. But in this audience, I just want to show our platform as a demo for how can we create the AI agents with our framework, and then how can we deploy it. So let's make another session for that.
Okay. So the audience is listening. The audience is listening, so they are waiting a new session. It will be only a demo of the Upsonic AI framework, so they can project themselves in using it, and that will be a great session. So let's end up this conversation with a few questions, 3 to 4 questions about the future, how you see the future of AI agents, and your final thoughts. So, what do you think the top AI agent trends for 2025 and beyond are?
Actually, that's a great question, and yeah, there's no concise answers for that. But I think the AI agents and this area is just really there's a lot of competitions in this area. So the context windows and the LM capabilities and the agents and their useful use cases. Uh, Everyone in this area just try to make these kind of things more context window, more use case, and more platforms and more uh, more go to markets. So there's a lot of competitions in this point. So I think in the next years and at the overall in the next years we will see really useful agents in the companies, and there will be a lot of companies and yeah, for example, uh, in the current business owners will increase their company's revenues and their company's valuations 3 times, but they don't get 3 times more employees. So we will see that, and I think it's a real world and real thing for our world. So because the efficiency is just really increasing at this time right now, and we will see the 3 times bigger companies, but the employees number is fixed. I think we will see that.
Excellent. So, is there anything else would you like to share that maybe I didn't, my question did not allow you to say? Maybe you have something else to say.
Can you repeat that?
Do you have anything else to say? Maybe that my questions did not allow you to express.
Yeah. Uh, Thank you for this question. This is important. Uh, Actually, yeah, I think it's just the new revelations for everyone, the business owners, employees, non-technicals, or employees technical, and there's a lot of categories, but for all categories everyone should learn more about the AI agents and how can we create use cases, not in the technical side. The technical side can be built by the builders just like us, but we need to work more about the use cases, because the technical things like is LMs works, or we can bring to our world, or yeah, or the costs and this kind of things. They will solve that. We will solve that, and the builders will solve that. But we need more people that work on the use case, that work on the how can we create agents and how can we improve our efficient things. And there is a formula for that. Uh, Before the LLMs and before the agents, the process that we can automate is just only non-intelligence and non-reasoning process. But right now, we can automate the process who needs some intelligence and some reasoning. So you should use the LDB. Yeah, the formula is eligibility intelligence that we need to the task, or reasoning capabilities. And yeah, this is the formula. If you need a little bit intelligence or a little bit reasoning to do any task, this task can be done with the AI agents. So you will think about this formula. You should think about the concepts and the possible task for that, and you should everyone should actually use everyone should analyze and try to understand the use case of AI agents, because the companies, the employees, and everyone will need that. Just like the normal web revolution and the normal digital transformation processes, it will become, and everyone should learn more about it. And
Excellent.
just one thing, sorry, and this is not an hype, because
Mm.
when we remove the AI agents and the LLMs from the world, that can be problem right now. So if there's a problem, and it will be increase the market size of the LLMs and use case of the LLMs. So it's not a hype, because it helps and it's really creates some values when we use in the right formula. So this is why there's some companies like us helping to AI agents and in the technical side to make them more reliable, to make them more able to use knowledges and memories kind of things. This is the why we are in here. So there's a lot of use cases, and we are need to penetrate the use cases with the customers and with the users.
AI agent is not a hype. This is real. Mm.
Absolutely.
So, what's your top advice for anyone who trying to make building AI agent for real businesses cases his business? Like, what would you advise? What would be your top advice to that kind of person?
The person who have AI agent business, right?
The person who wants to make building AI agents
Yeah,
uh, for businesses.
got it. Okay, just just get a paper, and uh, or you can open a Notion page, whatever, it's not important, and then write your tasks, write your daily tasks, and analyze which ones can be done with the AI agents, and then make something for that. Use some tools, use some platforms, use some frameworks, and when you found some good use cases, just share with your other employees, or with your boss and these kind of things. Just but the first thing, just analyze your current task, your current daily task, because without before the AI agents, we are not thinking to we are not thinking for our tasks, because there's no intelligence uh, the only humans. But right now there is more intelligence and more reasoning providers, and they are LLMs. So the intelligence and reasoning will be commoditized at this point, and you need to understand your tasks, and which tasks is for you, and which tasks is can be fit for the AI agents. So you should analyze your tasks, your daily tasks at this point. This is my top advice.
Excellent. So, for those people who are waiting for the Upsonic demo for the upcoming session, while they are waiting, for those who think, okay, I cannot wait until then, I need to go somewhere. Where can what can I do? Can I go to a website, or what can I do to have a sense of open Upsonic AI? What are the spots I can go right now while I am waiting for a demo?
Yeah, let's share our Upswing website, and then
Okay.
there's some directions for that.
Okay, excellent. So it will appear somewhere. So go to the website, to the Upsonic AI website, and learn and immerse yourself with whatever the instruction that you will find there. Because Onur will come back for a more established demonstration. So thank you so much, Onur.
Thank you so much.
It
And
was,
yeah,
it was yeah, it was a great pleasure talking to someone like
me too.
you. I've learned a lot, and I think it will be the same for the audience. They have learned a lot in a short period of time because you are a busy person. So thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to our next session about a demonstration of Upsonic AI.
Yeah, thank you too, and please take care of yourself.
Okay, so if you like this interview, click on like, share the interview with people who are passionate about AI and AI agents. Drop a comment if you have something to say, or if there's a question I didn't ask to Onur, drop it in the comments, and also subscribe to the channel.
Yes.